Dear devotees, let us start today. After I think 1 or 2 weeks, we will be once again discussing about the Patanjali Yoga Darshan, and as usual you will chant this mantra: Mano Buddha Hamkara Chittani Naham Nacha Shotra Juve Nacha Ghrana Netri Nacha Vyoma Bhumi Na tejo na vayu Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. In our last class, we have discussed about this Patanjali Yoga Darshan, 29 sloka, 29 aphorism. In 28, we know that yoga means concentration of the mind, and mind is a flow of thought. Now we are countering the flow of thought. Whose flow of thought? Mine. Why? Because those thoughts are disturbing me. I am not getting peace, and that is why I am trying to practice meditation. What is the purpose of meditation? To get peace. How to get peace? By concentration. How to get concentration? By controlling my thought waves. Why these thoughts waves are disturbing me? That we will find. And one of the system that he is telling us today, that is tad japa tadartha bhavanam. Tad means the omkara. We have to go on japa. Japa means repetition. Artha bhavanam, we have to think about the meaning of it. So, omkara's meaning and going on repeating. Tata pratyak chetana adhigama antaraya abhavascha. Next, 29th, last class we discussed. And if we sincerely practice this japa, the repetition of the omkara, and at the same time try to concentrate on the meaning of it, then slowly all the difficulties and all the problems are removed, obstacles are removed. How? Pratyak chetana, the concentration, that introspective power that manifests. This is very important. Pratyak, in Sanskrit, pratyak means internal and parag means external. Paranchikani Bhatrinath Sayambhu, in one of the Upanishad Stotra, in Upanishad Sloka, it says that all our indriyas, it has been as if someone has made them out. Like the father, when he is angry, making the son out of the house, like that, from this house, this Paranchikani Bhatrinath Swayambhu, the one who was born of his own, that means the Paramatma, he has as if driven out all my senses, my eyes and the ears and the nose and all these sense, they are going and enjoying the sense objects of the external world, that is parak. Then pratyak means we have to go inside. Pratyak chetana adhigamo. Introspective power, that is manifesting introspective power inside the mind. And how it is manifesting? By repeating the Omkara and thinking the meaning of it. Now what happens? Antaraya abhavascha. Antaraya means obstacles. Obstacles for what? Meditation. Now here it says, when we are successful, vidyate hridayagante chiddante sarva samsayaha, then there will be no doubt at all that I have been successful in meditation. I have achieved my goal, my spiritual goal. There will be no doubt. Now we have to remember the words of Sri Ramakrishna, Nama Nami Aveda. Last class we discussed. Rig Veda also is telling about the same thing. In the beginning was the Brahman, with whom was the Word, and the Word was truly the Supreme Brahman. Shakar, Akar, Nirakara. In one of the song in Bengali, it says, what is Mother Kali? The first song that Sri Ramakrishna taught to Vivekananda is this one. Vivekananda was not accepting Goddess Kali. And then afterwards, when he accepted, he was so happy. He came to Sri Ramakrishna and he prayed, can you please teach me some songs so that I can sing? When you were very happy, the people like to sing. And he wanted to sing that. And the one word is Sakar, Akar, Nirakara. The Sakara in the form, Akara, that is Omkara. This Akara means Omkara, or sometimes some people say Ma. The word mother is also very pure. And this in the beginning, before the creation, only Brahman was there. And what is that Brahman? All pervading consciousness. And along with that was the Word. The Word was also there. Now this Word was truly the Supreme Brahman. So that is why they are asking us to go on repeating the Omkara and at the same time thinking of the meaning of it, and then slowly all the obstacles that is there in our mind about meditation will be removed. And what are the obstacles? This is the beauty of the Shastras. They will never simply say that there are obstacles. They will also mention what are the obstacles and how to remove it. Here they say, Vyadhi, Sthana, Samshaya, Pramada, Alasya, Abhidati, Bhrantidarshan, Alabdha Bhumikatva, Anavasthitvani, Chitta Vikshepa Antaraya. 30th aphorism of the first chapter, Samadhipada, it gives the list. 9 obstacles. Those who try to practice meditation, they know that these are the perfect, how they have pointed out, listed, and now giving it to. Vyadhi, the first thing is the Vyadhi, sickness. Suppose my body is not strong, then naturally I cannot meditate. Headache and something, I cannot meditate. The first thing is the Vyadhi. Sthana means mental laziness. We were discussing about this, the mental laziness. Sometimes some people, they are very good, intelligent, they want to do, but somehow they don't get the inspiration from inside to do that. That's called, sometimes we say mental blockage, mental laziness, and in Sanskrit they call it sthana. No one can help you unless and until you are trying to do. There are beautiful scriptures teaching us all the secrets. The gurus are there, the masters are there, the guides are there, but I don't feel to do that. Who can help me? So naturally, Vyadhi, Sthana, then is the Shamshaya, doubt. If I have the doubt that only a small name, this time I met one and he was telling only God's name. and nothing else. And what? You want an injection, operation, what? Only God's name will help you. Only just this name I know, then why should I have to take the initiation from a guru? I told that is the thing, the Shamshaya, always doubtful. One person has written to me, he said, when I became conscious about this world and I got education, the only one purpose that I do, I always try to go and create problem for the monks. That is his life's mission, to create problem for the monks. I don't know why. But anyway, he has a mission to do and he is performing maybe. But the thing is, why? Shamshaya, some doubts. Is there God? Can there be God? What he is going to do and all this. Then about the meditation also, the concentration also. Suppose I go on doing like this, am I going to reach over there? Shamshaya. Small little kid, when he is going to the school in our country, they will be, because the handwriting is very important. Nowadays, of course, I don't know. But they used to give us A, B, C, D written and to ask us, go on, repeat over that, and going on 100 times. Not knowing why we are doing it, we went on doing, and slowly we understood why. So that's why when the Guru is telling you, practice like this way, without any doubt, just practice. Go on practicing. So Shamshaya, and about the Sri Ramakrishna Swami Vivekananda is telling, Shamshaya Rakshasa Nasha Mahastram. Sri Ramakrishna has removed all the doubts about God. Then pramada, lack of enthusiasm. That's why Bhagavan Buddha again and again repeating about the apramada, alasya, lethargy, abhirati, craving for sense pleasure. So they go for these, naturally the external, the mind is running after those things when it can meditate. In our country, in the long back, they have made 4 parts in a human life. Brahmacharya, Garastha, Banaprastha, then Sannyasa. What is that Brahmacharya? Concentration. You need not to look about all these things, only concentrate on what? Learning. Acquire knowledge, knowledge and knowledge. Why? Because then you can help the society. Otherwise, how you can help the society unless and until you are capable. So the first part of the life up to 16 or 18 years, they used to learn. Now it has extended up to 24 and sometimes 30. Now they are going on learning, and then afterwards coming and joining the force, that is samsara. Then brahmacharya, garhastha. In the garhastha, he is using that knowledge, and that is possible only if there is no abhirati, craving for sense pleasure. And in the meditation also, if we are having the craving for the sense pleasure, we won't be able to concentrate, we won't be able to control our mind. Bhranti darshana, the false perception. That is also sometimes we will go on thinking, oh, this is the correct thing, like this and like this. We have to keep our mind open to understand. Many of the people, they don't understand. They will, whatever they have learned, close over there. They don't like to listen, they don't like to learn. So that is the problem. This Bhranti Darshana, they think that I have seen this and that is perfect, and that is God. Some of the people, they will be telling, and I have seen God so many times, the Holy Mother came and told these, Sri Ramakrishna came and told this, like this they will be going on. The Bhranti Darshana, that also creates problem for meditation. Those who are trying to concentrate, suppose they developed this type of mental thought, now I have already achieved my goal, then they won't be able to control the mind. Alabdha bhumikatva, non-attaining the concentration. So lot of patience are necessary. When you are trying to meditate, mind is going here, there and everywhere. The more you are trying to concentrate, the more it is going somewhere. It's so difficult. Those who try, they know Almost everyone will be telling how to concentrate mind. That is the problem. No one can help. Only it is subjective and we have to go on trying. So if we know the obstacles, then we know this is the things that is going to happen, and we are not discouraged. We are going on practicing, practicing and practicing. So alabdha bhumikatva, I am practicing for so many years, but still I can't concentrate. So people become frustrated. They give up. When Swami came to the Didhin, the head of our organization, Shivanandaji, and told, Swamiji, I am practicing for so many years, but I didn't realize God. What shall I do? I don't think it is possible for me. Then Shivanandaji told, in that case, you go away, leave that sannyasa and go away. Oh, no, 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 how can you say that? I can't leave this organization, I can't leave this asrama. I like to continue as a monk. That means you have got something. Unless and until you have achieved something, how can you have that type of idea that I like to continue as a monk? Something you have achieved. So go on continuing. You will achieve the final goal. So that's why one should not give up. Alabdha bhumikatva. Sometimes most of the people, they'll be trying for some time. Oh, this is not good. So whoever taught me, they don't know perfect. So another teacher, another teacher, another teacher. They will go on changing the teachers. It cannot be. So Sri Ramakrishna, through his stories, again and again telling us, the one person, it was a drought, there's no water. So the two cultivator farmers, they went to the river and they was digging so the water can come to their own field. One person halfway, when he completed, his wife came with the food and water, and he said, you have done a lot, now you sit and eat. And they said, Acha, okay, since you are telling. He sat, he ate, and then he slept. But the next person, his wife also came, and he chased her. How can you tell like this? Don't come to me till I complete my work. I am not going to drink even a glass of water. Have you not seen how the things are going on? How can I feed my children? Let me complete my work. And he worked for the whole day. And in the afternoon, he saw the water is coming from the river to his own field, now covering. Now he was satisfied, called his wife, and then bathed, he took food and rested. So like that, we have to go on practicing, practicing, practicing. We do not know whether we are going to achieve this in this life or not. Doesn't matter. We believe that eternal life, we are going to go again, again and again. But someday I am going to achieve. What if I don't? Then shall I go and kill myself or become mad? What? Nothing. So this great patience is necessary. That's called alabdha bhumikatva should not disturb us. Anavasthitvani, unsteadiness in concentration. When we are concentrating, suddenly it is so good. My Ishta Devata, my chosen deity, I can see, suddenly next time nothing. So then we go, oh my God, what happens? Not for even for a second I could do that. When I am concentrated, the concentration, the joy of concentration, once a glimpse if we get, and we cannot forget it. So that is the reason the faith in concentration and then the encouragement in practice. That's why once we get that little joy, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna is sometime praying to the Divine Mother for his disciples. Mother, give them some experiences, otherwise how they can continue. And sometimes we complain to him, why not us? And naturally, those who are practicing, if they get a glimpse of it, it's so joyful, you will forget everything. All this world with all the stories and all the chatting and friends and enemies and criticism and praise, all this will be nothing. Once only if we can meditate. is so beautiful and so attractive. So that's why they say chitta viksheva antaraya. This is the distractions of the mind. Chitta viksheva. You will find some people, I don't know whether they are really getting the joy of meditation or not, but if they are sitting under a tree, all alone, closed eyes, all people are attracted. Why? What happened? I missed a flight when I was going to Dallas, and then I was sitting, and what to do? I tried to do japa, and then I thought no one nearby, so I started meditating. It was just, I sat in a chair, and then I was trying to meditate. When I opened my eyes, I saw so many eyes are looking at me. And so many, and with respect. And the next flight, when I was going, they were all my companions, and they were, oh, please come fast, please. Why? That proves. Because people want to get peace, and they know that peace is within, but we cannot try, we cannot achieve, and that is why even when we understand it, we don't try to get that. Now that we have got the guidelines and we know sure that we are going to get the peace, one young boy came to us. We were also the brahmacharyans. We were collecting fund. You know, in the Durga Puja time, the Belur Math is a philanthropic organization. People come and donate over that only. The whole organization is running, maintaining. And that time, thousands of people will be coming, so different in places, they opened the office to receive the donation. And people come and they like to donate that particular day. Unless they can donate, they feel that they are not blessed. So I was sitting, that was just near the door of Bharat Maharaj. Many of you may be knowing that Bharat, he was very famous. When Indira Gandhi, our then chief minister, she was a very small little kid, a very naughty girl. Bharat Maharaj used to look after him because her mother was a disciple of Shivananda ji. She used to come and practice meditation in the Belur Math, and who will look after that child? So Bharat Maharaj was given in charge, he was the manager. So afterwards, when Indira Gandhi became the Prime Minister of India, she never forgot, and she used to look upon the Bharat Maharaj as a grandfather. So like that only. So Bharat Maharaj was very famous. We were sitting just near to his door. Inside the room, there was a governor of a state and a very famous actress from Bengal, Suchitra Sen, and a very powerful writer. All the three, they were there inside the room. The door was closed. This young man came and asked, why you have become sannyasi? Why you have become a monk? So naturally, why? The God realization, these and that cannot satisfy that boy. Then I told, suddenly the answer came in my mind. I told, see, in this room, the door is closed. Inside there is a monk sitting. He is a black and not at all good looking. And before him sitting the most beautiful lady, very famous. I am not telling the name right now. Then there will be more will be there. Because she was a very famous actress. That lady is sitting over there. Why? Then there is another person who is highly intellectual. When he writes, even the government of India, they are afraid. So powerful in his writing, Varun Sen Gupta. And he is there inside. And this Swami, he has not passed even the school exam. And another person is sitting, he is the most powerful person in the government, the governor. And this Swami has nothing. So why these three? What we need in this world? Power, beauty, and intellectual capacity. All these three, they are having this. And why then they have come to this person who is not having anything? Must be having something special. And that is why all these three have come to him. What is that? Peace. Peace of mind. So as because this Swami, who is not beautiful, who is not intelligent, intellectual, and who is not having any administrative power, to him all these people have come. That means he is superior to this. That is peace. He has achieved it. To achieve that peace, I have become also monk. So that is why we should try to achieve the peace. After practicing religion and spirituality, if we don't get peace, then what for practicing religion? So this is the thing they always try to tell us, that anavasthitvani, unsteadiness and concentration. Nothing can disturb you. Shariram khalu dharma sadhanam. Through the body only you have to practice religion. The body should be very strong. That's why they developed, as in the last class also we discussed, all the yoga that was developed by these people, so that with a strong body and free from all diseases, they can concentrate. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha nama, aragya, moolam uttamam. All these things, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, what for? If there is no aragya, if there is no, you are not free from the ailments, then what dharma, what moksha, and what all these things. So ultimately, this is a free. That's why first thing they say, vyadhi. Very first thing they are telling, vyadhi. So one should try to practice the yoga and other exercises to keep the body healthy. Now next they say another 4, dukkha, grief, daurmanyasya, mental disease, angamejayata, the tremor of the body, shwasa prasyasa, irregular breathing, vikshepa sahabhovaha. That's why the first time when you try to meditate, we have to practice the breathing exercise. Unless and until we are having the breathing exercise, then we won't be able to control our mind. They say majority of the time, if you notice, you will see that from one nostril only it is flowing, the air is flowing from the one nostril. That means the mind is not calm. So you have to practice in such a way so that from both the nostrils the air should flow. They say in the puja time also we practice, we do. That is only this 2 finger, little finger and the ring finger and the thumb. You have to use these 3, and the other 2 you have to keep only wetting. Now you have to close one nostril with the thumb and take the breathing from the another nostril. You have to count 8, and slowly, slowly, slowly you are taking the breathing. Then close both the nostrils, count 32. 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, or you can count in the left hand up to this 16. Then twice 32. And if you go on repeating Omkara, Om, 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 like this you are going on counting and repeating, the whole body will full with Omkara. And then you are releasing from the other side. So if you are taking the air from this nose and you have to release from this, again you have to take from these, you have to release from the other one. So that completes 1, that circle completes 1. Like that 11 times, 21 times, 51 times if you can do, you will surely see that your mind is calm. But if you simply come and sit on this chair or on an asana and then try to meditate, impossible. The first is that you have to control the breathing exercises, shasha, prasyasa. Shwasa means when you are inhaling, prasyasa when you are exhaling. So that you have to control the shasa, prasyasa. Angamejayata. When there is sometimes some people having the fever, the body is trembling. For some reason, when we are very angry, body is trembling. When we are very much afraid, body trembling. So that time we cannot meditate. So that's why, and some people when they will be sitting, you will see they will be going on beating their leg or just they are going on moving their leg. That means their mind is not at all quiet. They are going on thinking something. Our parents, they used to say, don't do that. Be always quiet, so that the mind becomes calm and quiet. Until the mind is becoming quiet, calm, you cannot concentrate. The Angamejayata and Dormanness, a mental disease. What is the mental disease? It's not that it's mad or disbalanced, not like that. But the very peculiarity, non-satisfaction. Mental disease means here, Dormannasya, they translate it as mental disease, but actually it is non-satisfaction. When somebody is happy, why I am not happy? Non-satisfaction. For everything, everywhere, I have achieved so many things. So why should I have to be thinking about others and their successes? Each and every one has his own capacity, and accordingly they will be successful. And if I go on thinking about them and all the time comparing, and then the mind always thinking, oh, I couldn't do that, what happens? I cannot concentrate my own mind. So, Dormannasa means dissatisfaction, and you will find that people, majority of the people, even the most successful people, dissatisfied. Constantly going on comparing with others is dissatisfaction. They say, one person, he drew one big line of full 1 feet, 12 inch. Another line by the side of it, 6 inches. Then asked a boy, can you make the both same? He came, and then he removed the half portion of the 1 feet. That means both the lines became 6 inches. He said, okay, this is your mentality. He called another person and he said, there is 2 lines. One is for full 12 inches, another 6 inches. Can you make both same? He drew the next one, which was 6 inches up to the 12 inches. So one is you are cutting down and then making shorter. Another, I am also growing, and then I will reach up to that, positive. So this is Dormannasya. If that person has achieved up to that, I will also try. Why should I have to go on criticizing him and bring him down? Try to bring him down. No, this is wrong. Because the more you do that, more you are dissatisfied. More you are dissatisfied, more your mind is on turmoil. You cannot concentrate, and ultimately you are suffering. So, dukkha, grief. The grief comes from where? Now they say again, the grief is coming from 3 different places. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, and Adhyatmik. Here, according to Shankha Karika, they say, dukkha trayabhighatat jigyasha tad abhighat ghatake hetuhu. Abhighata, because of the constantly they are coming and meeting each other, so there is a wave is creating, and that is the dukkha. The sorrow is coming from where? The 3. What are the 3? First is Adi Daivik. Daiva means the nature. From the nature, the problem is, yesterday one Swami was supposed to go to a place to give a discourse, and then 2-3 things happened. One person who was supposed to drive, she didn't turn up, and another person who was already there, he said, I have to go back to house because something is there I have to bring. Now who will take that person? So this is what Adi Bhautika problem. Bhuta means from the being, Adi Bhautika, from the being the problem is coming. Everything is ready, he is also ready. Now these 2 persons who was supposed to come and who was there, both of them, they could not drive, so we had to arrange someone else then. When they started, Adi Daivika, torrential rain, thunder. And I was so much afraid what will happen. So naturally, Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, then Adhyatmik. The Swami who was supposed to go, he came out and said, do you have this medicine? And in America, you cannot just simply go and purchase medicine. In India, everywhere medicine is available and everybody is doctor. So no problem. 120 million people, if one or two dies, nobody cares. Here, the population is so less that they are very, very careful. I told, my God, now you are asking for the medicine? So why don't you wait for the night, because your own medicine will come back. Now you go. Only 2-3 hours, there is no problem. Somehow. So 3 problems are coming to do one thing. What? Discourses on a spiritual topic. We want to do something good, but suddenly the problem is coming. Problem is coming from where? One, from the nature, torrential rain. Adi Daivika. See how they analyzed. We say dukkha, we say grief, but where from the grief is coming? From 3 places. Adi Daivika. Then Adi Bhautika, from the people. And the person who brought him over here, when the Swami went to take little rest, he left. When he came out, where is he? He is not here. So naturally, well, how can I go, etc. Adi Bhautika. Bhauta means from the being. And then Adi Adhyatmika. Adhyatmik means from my own. So this is the way the analysis is so perfect. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik. I used to tell my students to remember these 3. Put your finger like this. Adi Daivik, that is the nature. Daiva means the God. Daiva, God, and God where he lives above. I don't know where, but most of the people they say in the above. So Adi Daivik. Then Adi Bhautik, the all around people, Adi Bhautik. Then Adhyatmik. So if you are making the finger like this, you can remember Daivik, Bhautik, Adhyatmik. This is the 3 difficulties, and this dukkha, this grief come from where? If we are not satisfied, and if our body is trembling for different reason, or if we cannot control our breathings. Tat pratishedhanartha ekatta abhyasaha. Now they say, of course all these problems are there. That means the 9 problems that we already discussed, Vyadhi, Sthana, Samshaya, Pramad, Alasya, Abhirati, Bhranti Darshan, Alabdha Bhumi and Anavasthitvani. Along with that, Dukkha, Daurmannasya, Angamejayata, Shasha Prashasha. That means 13. I do not know whether that is why they say 13 number is not good. Number 13, not for us. That is for, mostly for the Europeans, they say number 13 is not good. I don't know why. But they say 13 is the problem, because we cannot concentrate our mind. But is it only that? Can't we think something else so that we can overcome? Sure. Very simple. Ekattam abhyasaha. You have to think only about one. Forget about all others. Remedy is practice only one object. There is a very famous expounder, Bhojaraja. He is telling, Ekashmin kashminchid abhimate tatya abhyasas chetasa punapuna niveshana. Eka, in one object, again and again you put your mind, then all this problem will be solved. These 13 problems that is creating problem for your concentration, for your mind, you can remove it by practicing only one thought, one object on which you should meditate. Then some people, they will be coming and asking, suppose I like Krishna and then Kali, then also Buddha and then Ganesha, then can I not concentrate? This is the problem. So only one you have to concentrate, and that is called in Hinduism Ishta Devata, Ishta Devi. There is no problem for us. There are so many gods and goddesses, 33 crore. There is no problem. Because we have one chosen god and goddesses, or goddesses, only one, that has been directed by my guru, by my preceptor, by my spiritual guide, and I concentrate on that. But I go and respect others too. There is no problem for us. So that ekattam. But the moment we are taught ekatta, we started criticizing vehemently about others. That is wrong thing. The moment we become only narrow-minded and we think only these and nothing else, that is not the teaching. That is wrong thing. And the moment we become narrow and we see and we say that this is the only thing, you have to only practice this only, this is the problem. With the religion, what is the problem? Only this. And among the same religious, there are fractions. And they are also killing each other, cutting throats each other. Same thing. They are also having the same philosophy. Only in one point they are divided. For that, I am not going to discuss that because I love my throat. So naturally, if you read the newspaper all the time, you will be getting the information. So why this? This is narrowness. This is the thing that Swami Sri Ramakrishna solved. How? And he said, why don't you concentrate on your Ishta Devata and Devi, and then respecting all others equally? There's no harm. Then he is giving an example. In our country, when the lady is going as a bride and to somebody's house, she is having the relation with all others. The husband's elder brother, and husband's junior brother, and the father-in-law, mother-in-law, so many relatives are there in that in-law's house. She is having everyone's the respect and love and affection, all relations are there. But Sri Ramakrishna is telling, relation with the husband is different. That is special. She knows that I am here in this family because of this person. So the relation with all others is no problem, but special with. So Ishta means this. See here, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna is our Ishta. Along with that, Jesus is also sitting, and Bhagavan Buddha is also there. Why? Every morning, every evening, every time we are paying respect to them because they are great personalities. And we are all the time seeking blessings from them too. But at the same time, when you are concentrating on what? Concentrating on whom? Our Ishta Devata. So, tat pratishedhanartham ekatya abhyasa. So, all these 13 problems that we are having within our mind, obstacles for meditation, only one thing that you have to practice every day. And suppose we try to practice, do you think it will be immediately be, you can do that? No. Again and again you have to bring back and bring back from the mind. Like a small kid, very naughty, going this side and that side. The mother going on running after the kid and bringing the child over here. Again the child is running this side and the mother is running. Like that we have to go on. With very tenderly we have to bring back the mind to that one object. We have to go on and on and on, not only a day, no month, years together. And when you are practicing this, suddenly one day you will find, oh my God, I can concentrate. And the moment you can concentrate, you will find that many other things have been changed. What that? They say in the 33rd aphorism, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upekshanam, Sukha, Dukkha, Punna, Apunya, Vishayanam. Sukha, some people are very happy. The moment we see that some people are happy, immediately we feel jealous. We are angry and we like to have some fight with them, and this is wrong thing. If you want to concentrate, what we have to do, Then immediately said Maitri, friendship. That those who are sukhi or happy, with them we have to develop friendship. Then dukhi, those who are suffering, for them mercy. Constantly we have to go on praying to God, oh God, please have mercy on them, mercy on them, mercy on them. And if you are thinking, oh, look at it, these people are suffering, but I am fine. What is it? Then one person was telling, in the first class, in the train, in the first class, air condition, that was just immediately after the, what's called, the engine. And then slowly, last is the other. And one person was telling, look at these people, they are in the first class and also the first compartment, and they will reach the station also fast, they will get down fast, everything they are getting. I told, why? If there is an accident, they will be the first people to die. If you think like that, you are happy that I am at the last, at least I am going to save myself. Not like that, from the back also there sometimes. But the thing is, if you think in that way, I am also happy, why not? What's the problem? One of our Swami used to say, I won't go in the first class or in, why? Because I can mix with the co-passengers. In the first class, if you go, they won't talk with each other. Everybody is reading newspaper or book or busy. You can't just have. But in the second or third classes, if you are going ordinary people, you can have lot of conversation, chatting, sharing your food and lot of things. When you are reaching, you don't know. And when you are getting down, your notebook is full with addresses. So many friends you have developed. But if you go there alone, so if you are thinking in this way, you are happy. So all the time we have to think that whatever is happening for us is good. This time when I was coming from Abu Dhabi, one person became very angry. He was going on cursing the Etihad, that's the aircraft, and and why? Because they were telling A, B, C, group after group they will go. See, the person who has purchased my ticket, it is only F. I was also not knowing what is F, and I was having G and it is F. I told them, it's okay, but what now? We cannot do anything, we have to wait. So now this A, B, C, group after group, they are going, and ultimately they announced both of us. Because if only few people, G and F, you can all come, and we go in, and then we found the moment we enter, the first seat is ours. A, B, C, D means from the tail they are coming. So they went first because they had to go inside. So then this man was very happy. See, the good seat is good, and so that is the reason we were late, but we are enjoying now this seat. So this way, there are so many things happening in our life. We should not think, oh, we are doomed. No. Something very good is going to happen to me also. So that Maitri, friendship, the moment you are thinking in a positive way, your mind is tranquil. And then when your mind is very calm, you can meditate. The ultimate thing is to control the mind and meditate. And this Maitri, mercy, karuna, mudita, upekshanam. Mudita means glad. For anything and everything, I am happy, I am glad. Some people, if you see the constantly they are morose, it's so difficult to talk to them and converse with them, and when you are in their company, you also feel, shall I smile or not? Because the people are so morose, if you think if I smile, maybe he will feel insult. So you have to see it also with a very grave face. So these things, the mudita means all the time happy. So someone asked Swami Vivekananda, all the time you are cutting jokes, making fun, you are happy. Are you not sometimes feel that you should be grave? Oh, why not? I always feel when my stomach ache, I am grave. So that way he was just making fun, because the happiness, if you constantly go on thinking, I am happy, I am happy in different situations, in different places, with different people. Constantly go on thinking you are happy. And when you are thinking like that, your mind is calm. And when the mind is like that, you can concentrate. So why these four? First is Maitri, friendship. When all people are happy, I am also happy. I am friend with them. Then Karuna, for those who are suffering, praying. When you are praying for them, your mind becomes calm. And then Mudita, gladness in all situation, in every condition. Upekshanam, for whom? Mudita means those who are punya, those who are good people. For them you are happy. But those are punya, bad people, try to be indifferent. Avoid their company. Try to be indifferent, not criticizing, because as per their karma, phala, they are suffering, it's okay. They are those type of people. I cannot rectify them. I cannot go and tell them, oh, you have to change your life like this and that. It's not possible. What I can do, I can be indifferent. Oh, okay. Haji karte rahiyo, baitha apna tham. They say, whenever they are coming, oh yes, and then you know what you have to do. So like that, so these are the systems we have to follow to concentrate our mind. Maitri, Karuna, Mudita. Mudita means the gladness. Upeksha. Upeksha means indifference to this type of people. There is no problem when this type of people are coming. Oh, it's okay. How are you? Then no, forget. So this upeksha, then you are not attached with those things, and chitta prasadanam, then your mind is very happy. Look at it. Some people, they say, they think that simply we can go and we can sit and meditate. But to meditate, so many other things we have to practice. Meditation is the ultimate. That we don't understand. When we are talking about the meditation, that is the ultimate goal of our life. And when one can meditate perfectly, he achieved everything. He can change the minds of the others. He can achieve anything and everything. Next slokas, then aphorisms. We will read and we will find anything he can achieve. Because the concentrated mind, the powerful mind, he can do anything and everything. The Lord Jesus, who was he? Not a king at all. He was a very, very ordinary person. He was not a learned man. After 2000 years, people are remembering him. They are all big kings. They are now all in the pages of history. When some people are reading the history, then only they remember them. Where are they? Nowhere. But how this person can be remembered by millions for 2000 years and it will continue? Because he has a tremendous strong mental force, and that is called philosophy. He has spreaded that idea. That idea he has spread it, and people are accepting in all generation, time after time. So that is the achievement of concentration. Swami Vivekananda said, this time a new wave has come from Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, and it is going to spread all over the world for coming 1500 years. Those who will be helping this movement to spread will be blessed, and those who are not will have to suffer. Some people, they come to the ashrama and then try to create problem in spreading. You should not. So that if you don't like, go away, but let it move. But if you are trying to create problem for this movement, you are going to suffer, sure, because there is a tremendous mental force. You cannot stop it. And where was Sri Ramakrishna? By the side of the Ganga in Dakshineshwar. He never visited America, he never visited, but he said, I can see that white-skinned people are coming to me in big numbers. People are wondering, white-skinned people? In our country, that was very, very rare. So these people are coming to me, they are accepting my ideology. How come? Because he was there, he was a village person and then he practiced, but that mental, tremendous mental force. Swami Vivekananda used to say, I can change the mind of all these people that's listening to me. Just like a lump of the earth. It is so easy for me, but I won't do. They have to grow according to their own, slowly, steadily. So these are the tremendous mental capacity. I was seeing observing that movie on the Jesus temptation, and when the kings, they were telling, so can I help you, the governor, the Roman governor? He said, no, you cannot. You do whatever what you are doing. And because he knew what is going to happen, he was not at all afraid of death. He knew that his mission is over and now it will spread. So this is the goal of meditation. What is that? Concentration. And what concentration brings? Directly peace, indirectly tremendous mental power. Thank you, friends. In the next Sunday, the Swami who has come from India, he will speak on, that is 29th, he will speak on here from 11 to 12 on the contribution of Sri Ramachandra for the development of human society. So that will be here from 11 to 12, and then on 28th he will be speaking at Hindu temple in the evening. But that time, that weekend, is our spiritual retreat also at the Ganges. So many of our devotees will be going to the Ganges to attend that retreat of Yogatmananda. But those who are here, please come and attend this. He speaks very well. I will go to Portland and all those places, so I won't be here. Thank you very much for this. And next we will read about and discuss about the other aphorisms of yoga. Let us conclude by chanting this sloka. Aham nirvikalpo nirakara rupo vibhutvacha sarvatra sarvendriyanam navasangatam naiva muktirinameya chidananda rupa shivoham 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 shivoham. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.